Hello everybody and welcome to the Tuesday Brawlhalla dev stream. For those of you who don't know, I am Zeke, Dino Heater and Sparks,
and Dave Oddling Montage. What's up, guys?
It's not a Redalist,
yeah,
because we got something a little special in store for you today. It's going to be fun. We've got character rotation, new sale items, and Brawl of the Week reset happening, as well as the St. Patrick's event is extending for one more week this week. Next Wednesday, not tomorrow, Wednesday after that, we'll have a larger update. We're kind of going to a bi-weekly plan where we get bigger updates every 2 weeks and smaller updates in between those. Here's where he's starting. This is a little bit farther in the process than just like a base sketch though, right? So this is...
Right. This is further along than just the super rough. So this would be what you'd call an underdrawing. So it's not just the super rough sketch. Now this is what I'm actually going to be inking on top of.
You know, and there's always, I always like seeing, like, to me it's always interesting because there's details like, oh, there's this sun in the background.
Yeah, I thought about doing that.
And then, you know, when you start laying in the colors and everything, I guess, you know, did you just not need it?
Well,
or?
it's like sometimes I'll change my mind based on what I think it's going to be used for. So in this case, if it was just going to be, you know, just a PNG with a transparent background that could be placed anywhere, having the sun in there could kind of be a little weird if it was on, say, a dark background or whatever. So I thought, okay, how about maybe if later we make a full illustration with like a background or something, I'll add the sun in there. I don't know if we want to do that and use it somewhere else.
I got you. That makes sense. The difference between with the lighting, especially with him, because he's got like all the glowing green. It's just, it's so it's good. It's dynamic. I like it.
And I did this one because, and this is just a peek into my brain. There's my brain.
No, don't do that.
So I'll do it again later. So when I do them, I try to stand behind everything that I do in post, but sometimes you just can't help it. You know, you do this all the time and you get better at it, and then you see little things that nag at you, and you're like, oh man, I would change X or Y.
You just have to get over that.
Yeah,
these are real
pretty
good.
much do. Yeah.
These are real good. You just gotta get over it.
Now, a couple of reasons I didn't just use that pose, because, you know, obviously you guys all know that it's a Wushang skin. But as I was drawing Rano over it, it just seems so weird because Wushang has this weird quirk where he doesn't have frog anatomy.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, he's very strange that way.
Yeah, he's so weird that way, yeah. His skeletal structure is annoyingly human-like. So, yeah, and nothing like an amphibian. So it started to seem weird, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let me just take this opportunity to have fun and actually just draw Rano how I want to draw him.
Yeah, he gets his own.
And so, well, when you're putting this stuff together, for all the fan artists that are out there, I know we got a lot of people doing some dope stuff. Don't try to make your lines perfect on the first pass. Just throw down shapes, throw down compositions. You work out the rest of the stuff later. Just get it all there. It's kind of like when you're moving to a new house. You don't move into the house and putting all the furniture exactly where it's going to go right away. You just get it in the house and you'll organize it later.
Although I've heard that in Japan they do that. So that you can see that, you know, it really takes the basic form and shape and then actually applies the where the lines are going to be at the end.
At this point I've done a lot of the problem solving. And then there's still more problem solving to be done when you get to like the inking and the coloring and stuff. But at this point I've done pretty much all the hard work. So after this point, it's more of a downhill roll.
What does he look like? What does he look like when he's not a person man dragon? What does he look like when he's full on dragon?
Because his lore says that he's actually a 90-foot dragon.
Yeah.
Like flies throughout the Fangwild.
So a lot of times, you know, we wind up messing around with these ideas of what's happening kind of off to the side or behind the scenes, but a lot of drawing and concepting happens that is not directly in line with what the skin's going to wind up being, just so that you can kind of flesh out these ideas of, you know, before you sit down and think of, well, what does a dragon on a human body look like? Yeah. It helps sometimes to answer, what does the dragon look like?
Exactly. You do
and
some
then,
reverse engineering.
Now what would he look like if he was on a...
I'll like make faces while I'm doing this. It's a common thing. I'm sure a lot of people who draw out there can relate.
Yes.
That when you're doing these, I'm already thinking like, you know, Vrax and like, what is he like? You know?
Yep. It's good. I like it.